Rather than like the other day when we did the stream, it was a disaster, and there was no camera. Well, it was just unplugged. It was just unplugged. However, we do have this bad boy. So this is what we will be building today. Not for Sons of Horus though. We'll be doing it for a decent legion, i.e. them. I'm just doing a stupid Instagram post. Okay. Yeah. That seems to be accurate. Like. Alright, goody gumdrops. Now, let me... refresh this. So... And then... Where is... There. Okie dokie. Right! So let's just get stuck into it, shall we? Rather than just faffing about? That was an interesting word to say. Anyway, okay. So. Curses. I just want to do one thing really quickly. Hold on. So, okay, I do apologise. Right, we're going to cut all. We're going to cut all of this out of the live potentially. That is. Let's just check the camera. 4 times digital zoom. Let's do it to 2 times. That's better. Okay. Oh, maybe we could just go all the way out. There we go. Let's just do that. Then we don't have to worry. Okay. So as you that we did an unboxing video yesterday. That went live. I'm going to work on my titles because, well, it was not great. What else happened? I started recording a new set of videos. Make a tiny bit of progress on that. Which is good. We got the 4 sprues. I don't know. So within this box set, there are a few options. It's only the close combat version of this. So you either get, well, you get 2 hands which are claws, and then you get 2 arms, I should specify, I guess, which are siege drills. And you can swap them out. Like, you don't have to have 2 of those and 2 of those. You can have 1 of each. But that's it. There's no, like, weapon sprues. I'd be expecting an update, like an upgrade sprue later on. At some point. I don't know when. But it would certainly be nice. However, that is not an issue. I do already own another Dreadnought. I have done an unboxing video for that. That will be going live next week. And... pressed the button by accident, and this I painted this head up, in fact, for it. So this is like the heavy weapons. I've gone with double storm cannons on the other one, although I might try and get a cyclonic melter, debris firkin, or some other kind of weaponry for it, but currently it's double storm cannons. Okay, now, so I'm gonna leave the arms just for the moment. That is all the burbling away. We have the instructions. Let's just get stuck into it instead of... Actually, there's one other thing I do want to check. I do need to check it out. And that is the Games Workshop unlocks. Unlocks! Previews for pre-orders coming up this week. So what I need to do is go to Warhammer Community. Let's have a look. Have a look. So obviously they accept cookies. This computer's deleted everything apparently. Today's date is the 31st. So we'll wait for their latest thing, for their update, and we can have a look at it together. Also on my YouTube, on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/GloriousBadger. I do stream 3 times a week. I've finally decided on doing Monday and Tuesday afternoons and Friday evenings. Friday evenings we will do community highlights of like work in progress, etc, etc, etc. But that is only if you are within Discord and the pictures are posted there. So that is what we'll do. And I will start A21, A22 and A23. There are 2 feet options. You get a flat foot and you get a slightly like flexed foot. So I will try and make my mind up shortly about that, but we will just start cracking on with it. See how much this we can done. Ideally, we're going to get it all done on today's stream. That is the goal. Because I do not want to be dawdling around like the Kratos or the Kratos, if you're that way inclined, is taking a while. It's taken 4 streams so far. 4 streams. I think we'll take 1 more stream, which we'll do tomorrow, and hopefully get it finished then. And then, so that'll be lovely jubbly. Okay, so that is 1 foot. I've got to make my mind up on the other foot, but let's get the other pieces off at the other, so we can at least get the main bit of it. I might need to get a new blade for the knife, because we are currently getting a bit blunt. Chat has disappeared. Chat has not disappeared. It's just where it is. I was just hoping to keep the GW page open. While I did this. Then I could see when they updated their webpage and we could have a look at it together. So my heavy weapons, I'm calling it my heavy weapons Leviathan. Probably not the best term for it, but it's what I'm going to do. So in my mind, it is an old, mortally wounded, I don't want to say devastator, heavy weapons, Imperial Fist Sergeant, in fact. And he got interred into the Leviathan, hence he has got the sort of black helmet with the white stripe. No clue if that's how things are done, but that's what I'm doing. The helmet for this one, close combat, is going to be red and white stripe. So it'll be a veteran sergeant. I believe. A veteran sergeant? Or a lieutenant, whatever. Anyway, this one will have the close combat weaponry. And I do have 1 relic, like the Forge World Imperial Fist Contemptor Dreadnought. That is going to have a white helmet. So we've got the whole bevy of colours. We got the regular whites, we got the black and white, we got the red and white, and indeed we have the white. So we're going to be well covered. So there'll be 4 Dreadnoughts and as many tanks as we can physically cram in to the into my wallet, or extract out of my wallet. Not a huge amount. Do have to make room for the sweet, sweet Mastodon at some point. However, as we know, those do not come cheaply. Okay. So bit here. Alrighty. I do need to check that page. Is it rolled over? It's rolled over well past 5, hasn't it? Yeah, it's 5:10. Don't know how long this is going to take. I'm hoping it's not going to take forever. Do want to get some Call of Duty in today after all. Anyway, so I finally started like the project of painting the Dark Angels. Well, there's a singular Dark Angel, in fact. But the one is enough. Cranky. I wonder what the state of the glue is today. I think this one might be the one on its way out. I do need to drastically order some new glue. More glue. We're going to hope this works. Should have checked this really before stream started, but okay. Better late than never, I guess. So better late than never? It's ideally on time, really. Don't make me use the Tamiya Clear. Come on. I think it's going to make me use the Tamiya Clear at this rate. Still have not watched Ghostbusters, which is a disaster. It's a very sorry state of affairs. I need to remedy that. Okay. I don't know, both these glue pots seem weird at the moment. They seem kind of got to the point where there is technically glue in there, but it's not wanting to make an appearance. It's all flustered or something, I don't know. So let me break out the Tamiya Clear, if I can find it. There it is. So yeah, plan is I do want to do a video for... I'm just going to put some glue in these bobbles. Like so, and then mush them together like that. Alright, just run it between the cracks and it will do the rest. Capillary action will fix everything. So we did fight, as I said, over on Twitch, we did get the Rhino together in the end. I just got sick of it. I was getting really frustrated with that kit. And we did get it together in the end. Finally. Okay, that is this foot vaguely together. We're going to smooth out the top bit. That'll be fine. It goes onto this foot. Got to replicate this. Would really like it if this squeezy glue worked. That would make life magnificent. So we did finally get the glue out. We did finally get the Rhino together. We got one coat of yellow on it. We built up the base coat. We built up the highlight. Then we got one coat of yellow on. I've got to go and, between now and tomorrow's stream over on Twitch, I've got to go and you gonna work glue? Give it another coat of yellow. Maybe even a third mist coat. And we will continue painting the Deimos Rhino up over on Twitch. For here, I'm currently... well, I have started painting the Dark Angel. I believe that is the First Legion. So I have started painting it. I've started recording it. I'm going to be... Probably... I've got to figure out exactly how we're going to do the video breakdown. It's either going to be 2 videos... I don't think, like, I know people like short videos, so trying to condense it all down into one video is going to be rather tough. So I think what we might begin with is the first video being the armor. We'll do a second video with sort of eye lenses and leather belts, etc. That kind of stuff. Accessories. I've already done a separate bolts gun video, so I will be linking to that quite a lot in these videos so that people can go and reference those. It's very basic, it's very easy. It's not always going to be the case with the bolters, but for the majority of them, we'll be going with that style, the one I've done there. And then potentially a third video for sort of taking the basic miniature and tarting it up a little bit. So doing a slightly fancy base and doing a bit of weathering, but not with oils. Just painting on scratches, doing some pigment. This is not going to work. And pigment, bit of base, that kind of jazz. Now I've got to look at the website in just a second. Got to get this 1 foot done. Lovely jubbly. That is the first foot on. So this glue, you just sort of run it over the crack, and it capillary action takes it where it needs to go. Generally, when it's behaving. Sometimes it's a complete nightmare. And it does melt plastic, so just make sure it doesn't run underneath your thumb, because otherwise you'll find your thumbprint gets immortalized. So yeah, I think going forward, like that, Friday will become like, we'll do work that people are working on. That kind of stuff. Oh yeah, there is a foot finally. Lovely jubbly. Leave that to dry. Work on the next one, get that together. Let's make sure it's put together correctly first. So yeah, Friday will be a bit more chatty, and then Monday and Tuesday will be painty. That is the plan I'm hoping to stick to. Been umming and ahhing about it quite a bit recently. It's... Okay. Alright, that is the auxiliary foot. We are going to scrape it, get rid of this seam. Between now and getting this miniature finished. Ah, dear. So, one more bit. Okay. Not 100% perfect, but it is together. There's a tiny bit of texture because the glue is just melted on there slightly, which is fine. We will fix that later. We got these gaps to finish, fix anyway, so it's not a disaster. Flatfoot. Does it say anything about the flexi foot? Ah, okay. So for the flexi foot, I think we actually yeet this one. We need parts 24 and 25. So for the flexi foot, I think it makes sense to have a bit of flexi foot going on. So we will do that. We now have a spare foot, which we will have to use in scenery or something. 24 and 25. Where have you gone? There you are. There you are. I was wondering, like, I was trying to figure out exactly how they were going to do it. The way they're going to do it is just use different parts and just, like, put it slightly elsewhere on the instructions, which is fine. I'm not going to grumble. What is this, Ragnar? We are building the Leviathan Dreadnought, my friend. How are you doing today? Also, hello. It is the, in fact, it is what the title of this stream, Ragnar. That is exactly what it is. And also, look, I've started painting a Dark Angel. There you go. Enjoy. Finally getting those videos done. 24 and 25. Lost in the Hazelblues. Yeah, okay, so I was thinking, like, up here they've got, I know it's not focused on the instructions. However, it says 22 of these, which are both the flat feet. I would have thought they would have done the, and then they've done the flat foot and bendy foot here, like one of each here. So I would have thought they'd just put them both together and let you choose. Like, at the same time. So you don't waste 5 minutes sort of doing what I just did, basically. However, I'm not going to grumble. My voice is a little distorted. Wait a second. How much? It's do I need to just turn this down a little bit? How are we doing that? No, we're still yellow lining. How are you doing now? Is that better? 24. Oh, 24 and 25. Where have you got? Oh, the age. Ah, dear. Yeah. Just a hazy memory. Just a hazy memory. So, in fact, what I will do is, seeing as one of those feet is what is known as a disaster, I can build it whole, and then I can use like a bit of the other foot for scenery somehow. Anyway, Ragnar, hello. How you doing today? Happy Friday. Friday. God, if only. If only. Ouch. How is your weekend going? I've got a large cup of tea in front of me. So also the plan is, by the way, I did burble about it briefly here for Twitch. Monday and Tuesday, they're going to be I'm going to leave those both in the afternoon. Rather than... Last week was a bit of a test. I didn't really... Wasn't entirely sold on it. However, we are going to leave Friday streams in the evening. I did kind of like the Friday evening stream, but Monday and Tuesday will be the afternoon instead. Just keep that. I don't want to move it. Friend, hold on. Friend from Norway came over the weekend, and they were on a trip through. Oh bloody hell! That's nice. When did you see them last? Always good to see friends. Never? Oh, bloody hell. Are they internet friends? I assume they are internet friends if you've never met them in person before. That's always an interesting one when you meet an internet person for the first time. An internet person? Like, your mind has kind of general, like... a general idea of what they're like. But the reality sometimes is entirely different. You've known this person for a decade? Crikey. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you finally got to meet them. That's an awesome thing. Did you see that they've dropped the blind box of Astartes again? The Space Marine Heroes. Did you see that? I'm gonna have to get some of those. I've got to collect them all. I never got the first bunch of them. So I'm gonna have to remedy that situation by acquiring all of these ones. And chat has now disappeared. Oh no, that's alright. Chat is... I can read... Ah, hold on. It's doing bloody top chat again. I want live chat, not top chat, you muppet. I keep missing people because it keeps going to bloody top chat rather than... Anyway. Yeah, but Blood Angels, yeah, that is... It would be nice if they did a different Legion, because I guess the first time around was Blood Angels, and we've also had... I believe we've also had Ultramarines. Like, I was hoping for a, you know, something like Imperial Fists. You know? You only make up... No, you do, Ragnar. That is very true. I mean, I'm quite aware of how many viewers are here. By the way, if you could like this, it'd be great. You can risk such a maneuver. However, I am like enjoying this sort of streaming here a little bit on YouTube. I know they're like during the week it's only for an hour at best. However, Sunday evening can be a fair amount longer because we don't do a Twitch stream or anything like that. We'll endeavour this maneuver. I do genuinely appreciate it. If you attempt that maneuver. Anyway, I'm glad you did say that. Like, I did realise eventually that we were just on top chat. It would be great if eventually we got into the position where top chat would be a sort of a vaguely good idea for the speed that chat's moving at. However, we're not going to worry about that for a bit. So, there is the flexi foot, and there is the flat foot. Right there. They need a bit of tidying up. This one, I will add the foot, the proper bit to it later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. For the moment, these are these. They definitely need a tidying up. The seam straight down the center is slightly irksome, but I will worry about that. I do have, after all, Mr. Dissolved Putty. I think we finally might be using that. However, let us do 1B, which is... My God. This is going to be fun. 6, 7, 8, 9. A. Also, this Dreadnought's got 3 torso, like 3 chest bits. We got 2 sort of a Chaos one, a Fantastic Imperial sort of Loyalist one, and we also have a blank one as well. Always a good time. So A6 to 9. So here is A7. Boop. 7. There's 8. 6. There's 5. I'm assuming 6 is right there. But you know what they say about assuming. 6, 7, 8. What was the other bit? It's a weird wibbly bit. One of these ones. One of these ones. They're both the same, so don't have to worry about this one. Boop. It's good for the spammy channels. I don't want to get to the point where I'm a spammy channel. However, saying that, I do want to grow this channel. So, but not to the point where it's spam central. I do watch a couple of YouTube. Well, literally a couple of YouTube streams. It's mostly just Twitch though. What was the other bit? We need A5 while we're at it. Might as well get this other bit here. But the YouTube streams I watch are specifically just gaming rather than anything else. Tart this up. Looking at this dread, it is a sweet dread. Like, it only comes with the siege claws and drills. It doesn't come with any other weaponry. Not a disaster for me because I have a cunning plan. That plan is my other Leviathan Dreadnought, which is chilling right here. And look how far we've made it. This one is going to be sitting at the back with the heavy weapons. This one is going to be with the close weapons and just going to run into people and just not give them a nice time. And I will be accompanying that Dreadnought with another Dreadnought, a Contemptor Dreadnought, which is fitted out just with close combat weapons as well. And because I also have a Relic Contemptor Dreadnought, the one from Forge World. That is going to be fitted out with heavy weapons. Or maybe the Relic one will get the close combat duty. I don't know, I can't make my mind up. Ragnar, did you ever get the Blood Angel specific Leviathan Dreadnought? I do occasionally eye up the Blood Angels one and go, hello there. I'm just trying to remember what... There's Blood Angels. Dark Angels. I think there's... Is it... Oh, it's a White Scars specific Dreadnought. That's what the other one is. I think. Weirdly. Hold on. I'll be there in a second. What am I smoking? Absolutely nothing. Your cunning plans would be 3D printed stuff? Ah. Wow. Tell you what, I am looking forward to getting my 3D printers up and running again. But we all know what's going on with that story. So, I don't know when that will be. Blood Angel. I don't know. Everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine over here. No issues at all. If I do need a shower, not to. I meant normally I'm I meant to shower before stream started. Not that anyone's going to realise, but I was mentally going maybe a shower before stream. Evidently, thing is I forgot to have lunch, so having food, sustenance, seemed like a better option when I realised what time it was. I only had time to do one or the other. So, came down on the side of making a sandwich and a cup of tea, which I must drink very shortly. Why on earth would I? I don't know. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would. That's I don't know. I'm still waiting. When does the like the Sunday preview post happen? Apart from Sunday, before I get any really wise comments. There's all my social media though, folks. Although it looks like I've buggered up the Twitch one. Curses. Let me see if I can remedy that situation. What would that be under? Timers? Social links. Edit. Twitch.tv/Glorious Badger. Why is it like that? It's supposed to be a space between everything. Okay, let's see if that's tidied up next time. Right. Now you've said Dark Angel Dread. Yeah, I know. Listen, I thought I said Dark Angels. Did I not say Dark Angels as well? Forge World. Oh god, it's nuked all the cookies for this entire computer. I'm having to do all the stuff again. No? That doesn't sound like me, Ragnar. That sounds thoroughly unlikely. Thoroughly. I don't make mistakes like that. So what I was saying, Ragnar, is Monday and Tuesdays both going to be at the same time, 3 o'clock as always. Friday night is going to be a Friday night stream. That time is roughly about correct. What I'm going to start doing is we're going to start doing Whip Fridays. So we'll go through like I will designate a certain page, a certain bit of Discord, and mini Whip pictures can go in there, and we'll have a look at them all on Friday. Rather than just like doing them throughout the week, we'll just do specifically on Fridays. So, Inner Circle Knights, Canobium, Deathwing. Look at these charming chappies. Oh, okay, so I knew they did have a specific one. Now, as I understand it, Like the if your regular trooper, line trooper, has bone-colored armor, it means they took a mortal wound for someone meant for someone else. Is that correct? Okay, I genuinely meant to say Dark Angels. I just feel absolutely exhausted at the moment, so do apologise. Do apologise. So the plan is, yeah, we're going to like Friday nights are going to be the like whip gallery thing, whatever you want to call it. I just need to sort of like make that happen. Only if Deathwing? Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to have to double check all my details. I wonder if one of these links works in chat. No, it's completely butchered it. It's completely butchered it because there was no space in between. I mean, maybe it should be a double space. Uh-oh. I guess we'll see next time. Not the end of the world. It's all trying to figure out something. Okay, let's continue. Because I was getting really sidetracked with plans for Twitch stream. I'm just trying to figure out what works for the stream. I didn't... Got to make something... Got to get something work. Okay. That one. Okay, let's have a... Let's look at building this thing. Of course, I've already mixed up which one is which. That's magnificent. Okay, so this is A6 right here. So we get A7. Like... God. Like this? A7 goes like that. Maybe now is the time where we go into digital zoom land. Four times too much? No, it's about right. Okay. Okay. So this is A7. Gonna smush that into there, like so. To be honest, the entire heraldry and stuff is super convoluted, and we only really know the most. Tell me the basic stuff, because I was trying to read it. I was reading it yesterday, going, I got to paint this correctly, otherwise I'm gonna get yelled at by you know, the supporters of Lionel. I don't want that. I would like to know vaguely what's accurate. You get the 6 wings. You get Deathwing, Green Wing, Raven Wing, and that, and then you get the hexagrammat. Yeah, that's it. No? Oh God. It's not Green Wing, is it? It's not the Green Wing, is it? That's what like 40k maybe. Bugger. Okay, so we've got the A7 in there. I'm going to tidy up this. Like, obviously, we've got a tiny bit of glue. I'm not going to worry about it. A9, which is this bit here, which goes in like this to... Oh my God. Where does this go? I think it goes in like this. that's how it seems to fit. Just seems very strange to me. Doesn't matter. Let me get this other part and get this. Make sure it's orientated the correct way. Like so. Get rid of that. Okay, so that goes in like that. And then this bad boy goes in. So hold on. Dread, Death, Fire, Raven, Iron, Storm. That seems very strange. Dread, Death, Fire, and then a random bird. Like, Dread, Death, and I guess, and Fire and Storm. Those kind of sound, I don't know, scary or whatever they're supposed to sound like. But then adding a random bird. Why do they add in a random bird? And they all get their kind of own icon. Get me up to date with the lore, and then I can just, like, when I do the voiceover, I can be like, yo, I know everything there is to know about Dark Angels, and this is how you paint it. I'm glad you came to the best painting video on all of YouTube. And then say a variety of other nonsense. Hey. Righty ho. I just really want to play some COD today. Is that so bad? Is that the worst thing in the world? It probably is quite bad. Okay, now I've got to fit this thing in. Oh, bloody hell. That? We had it fixed the other way earlier. That cannot be correct. That cannot be correct. It looks weird. It is incorrect. This bit of cog type thing faces downwards by the looks of it. Devil's going on here. That it? Is that it? I guess when we put, let's get the other part and see how well it smushes on. How well it sort of marries up. Well, it does marry up pretty well. And then you get the special groups that specialize in a certain thing. They form their own separate warrior group with their own iconography, but they're spread throughout the Legion. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Ragnar, I've got no idea, dude. I've got absolutely no idea what's going on at the best of times. This bit here was causing me issues. I couldn't figure out which way it was supposed to smush in here. I was getting all kinds of back to front. However, it does look like you get the I don't know what to call this bit here, and it goes over this circular hemispherical bit. Technical terms we're using here: bits and pieces. So it kind of just works. Oh, no, I've lost the positioning for it. I shouldn't have taken it out. There it is. It goes in like that. It goes in like that. So this bit of cog, I know. Technical terms, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't know. I will work on the English. And we're drastically running out of glue for about the 20th time. So that is always fun. However, Does not matter. We will make it in the end, literally. Need to give the little... What I should really do is just extend the brush. Okay, so we've got to smush these two together in just a moment. Anyway, Ragnar, what are you up to today? Did you say you had a hangover? Is that what you said? You said you had a hangover? The youth of today. The youth of today. Not a hangover. Oh. Oh, you had a guest over? Hold on, you're doing that face. What is it? What kind of guest are we talking about? To apologise. I needed to drink that tea before it got cold. Not the rented kind of guests! Okay. Well, listen, I'm not going to judge. People can have whatever variety of guests they want. As long as it's all legal. I'm certainly not one to judge. I did not mean... Didn't mean that sort of. Okay, let's get this smushed together. My God, we obviously got some tidying up to do. I will fix that off camera because, frankly, you don't need to see me cursing at this thing too much. I really wish the squidgy glue would be working though. You know. Okay, and smush. Look at that. It is, it's gone together. Obviously, yeah, I'm looking at this going, that's pretty minging. That will get fixed. That will get smooth like a smooth thing. I just have to remember which bit's supposed to have panel lines and which bits aren't supposed to have panel lines. That is a panel line. That's fine, I can scribe it out. That is also a panel line, but we still need to sand it down. However, we now have... a foot. Oh, this is for a flat foot, I think. That goes on this one. Lovely. Right, A1 and A2, and A3. So, A1 and 2 and 3. So it's these two, this one here and here. So what I must do after stream today, I've got a couple of things I need to do. I need to get the Rhino. And I need to give it another coat of yellow. Potentially 2 coats of yellow. I know I've already said that once this stream already. That's fine. I can repeat myself. My stream. So potentially 2 coats of yellow. And then that means we'll be able to crack on with painting the Rhino on tomorrow's stream over on Twitch Arena. I think tomorrow's YouTube stream, we still haven't finished the Kratos. Or indeed the Kratos. That's fine as well. I have... What do we have to do? Oh, we got to do a sponson and we got to do the front dozer. So, the dozer blade thing. So, and the main turret. So it might even be 2 more streams at the speed we're working at. It might be 2 more streams of building. But that's fine. It's all hashtag content for YouTube, and YouTube loves content as long as it's the right kind. How did they turn out? Are we talking about the Rhino, Ragnar? What are we talking about? The Kratos, the Rhino. As for the Kratos, I will be doing las cannon sponsons. The rhinos. Oh god. Well, this is where we got to. We managed to do the underside. We managed to do like pink from below, and then white above. So we got the first coat of yellow down. Obviously, it's not a thick coat because you can still see some of the pink, which is the general idea. There is a nice amount. I mean, I know some people kind of like the heavily sort of airbrushed look. I'm not so keen on it, but it is a good starting point. I'm going to do 1 more coat of yellow, definitely. Just to like, because there are a couple of bits I know I've missed, like there. This does need a bit more of coating. And on this side. Especially down here. And up top, that also needs. But it's nice in yellow. I've got to do this. I must remember to do the Havoc launcher as well. Got to remember to do that, otherwise it's going to be a disaster. It's good day. Hold on. The Dread game is afoot. Yeah, no. I think YouTube just completely blanked it for a second, so it looked like I was ignoring it. It's, you know, I didn't ignore it on purpose. Or did I? I did. The Dread game is afoot. Funnily, speaking about that though, Ragnar, I have been watching. I have been watching the Sherlock series again. Like it's been. Like I watched the first 2 series. I don't think I'd watched the 3rd. So I am now... Or maybe I did, but I just forgotten about it. Anyway. It's nice to be watching it again. Are those links going to work this time? Let me see if one of them works. Have we got any disastrous ones in there? Instagram. Chat moved at the last second. Instagram, that works. Lovely jubbly. Twitter. Lovely jubbly. Patreon. Lovely jubbly. And twitch.tv. Also lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Things you like to see. Yes. The Benadryl cucumber hand. Yeah, that one. Like when I was, obviously, as you know, I was looking after my grandmother for 7 years. She used to watch a lot of those sorts of murder mysteries TV shows. Not the Benedict Cumberbatch one. But it was loads and loads of repeats and repeats and repeats of all of that sort of stuff, including Murder, She Wrote. Obviously on an entirely different level of storytelling there. And all of the other sort of even... I like the murder mystery shows just don't really... They just don't. I struggle with them. Poirot! Bloody Poirot, yeah. Like all versions of it, like the ancient, like the old original one. Oh, I say original, whatever that word version that is. The one with David Suchet in, and was there another Poirot? Definitely the David Suchet one was watched a lot, and it was absolutely exhausting. I'm not in a rush to watch any of those again. Murder, She Wrote, and there was like a variety of English ones, like Morse. I did actually like Morse a long time ago, but it's gonna. Is that just one just smush this in here? Apparently, one does once one is ready to smush. Cadfire, that one didn't really appear very often, at least for us, or we luckily didn't find the channel. That one wasn't watched. It did like a couple of times. I think it came on the TV, but it was mostly like Poirot, all the other classics. Oh dear, Morse was good. I genuinely did like Morse. I didn't mind watching it, but the thing is, like, so my grandmother had Alzheimer's. She couldn't remember that she'd watched the same one over and over again, and it just got so exhausting. Constantly, and the problem was she was deaf as well. So the TV was up really loud a lot of the time. That TV was up so loud. Okay. That is there. Oh, hello. That was almost there. Unfortunately, Ragnar, yeah. Thankfully, like, in the previous house, we were end of terrace, so there was only one other neighbor. Like, there was, like, our house, and then, like, a tiny bit of road, which was barely used, and then, like, the people next door. And the television, like, the living room, the lounge, the whatever you want to call it, was on the sort of side which was next to the road, so there was a bit of a buffer between the loud television and the neighbor. Not much, but there was a bit of it. But she was ancient as well and couldn't really hear either, so that was fine. This house, where the TV is, no one can really hear it. Like yeah, thankfully, like where our sort of living room is, our sitting room is, there isn't like a neighbor. Like do have neighbors each side, but that room is like an extension, so it's not really an issue. Thankfully. Put it against the wall of the lady with the dogs. Unfortunately, that's the thing. So, like, this is our garden, right? I am, like, I know it's really hard to show, but like, this is our garden bit. Okay, my office is right here. I'm in a little office which extends out this way. The sitting room is off this way, so it's a sort of L shape. Our garden's here. The woman's garden backs onto this bit of garden. There is no sort of like adjoining bit of house. Otherwise, I would have absolutely done that. I think at one point I did open the windows and just started blaring amazing music at them. But they didn't get the thing because she was constantly drunk. So yeah, that was fun. Part of the reason why she was just constantly going to the bar. Project your film on there. Yes. There was a slight error there. A slight bit of Badger error there. I like that idea. I'm gonna invest in one of those sort of outdoor cinema projectors. Maybe do that when I move house if the neighbours are particularly irritating. Maybe get some outdoor speakers as well and maybe project this stream onto their wall. And then I can just talk shit about them. I mean, bleep about them. So, A4. Okay. That is like the hip, the bit at the top of the leggy leg which goes into the hip, socket, joint, whatever you want to call it. It goes on like... Steady. 10 hours later, it goes on like that. So there's the kneecap. I'm assuming that's a bit of knee. Let's clean this up relatively quickly. Then we can get it attached. Maybe this is going to take 2 streams. Like, the plan is to do the unboxing video, which I did on Saturday, and then build or start building it on the Sunday stream, and ideally get it finished by the end of the week. Obviously, we completely dropped the ball with the Kratos. I didn't quite... like, it was a big kit, obviously, so maybe it was a bit of wishful thinking to get it done in 3 hours or whatever it was. I reckon we're definitely going to finish it this week, and then I can move on to finishing Leviathan build. I just remembered I left my laundry in the laundry machine, in the washing machine. Curses, I meant to get it out before this started, so it could at least be drying in the warmth of the air outside. But no, I left it in the machine, and now it's going to be wrinkly, and it's going to be it's going to be wrinkly and damp, which is just not what you want to hear. Tinder profiles you don't want to hear. You heretic, now it will smell mold. What did you just delete? Moist? Yeah. What the hell just happened there? Ragnar, what did you just do? Stop spamming caps? Oh god. Are you able to type? It hasn't banned you or anything stupid like that. I've got to go and evidently I'm going to go spam protection. Excess caps are enabled apparently. Let me go into the timeout length 10 minutes. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. Timeout 60 seconds. I'm gonna untime out you in a sec. What I need to do is make you like once you become a regular, I don't know what regular means. But I got to go through and check Nightbot out. Evidently, I do apologize. Let me see if I can. How do I unban? Like unmute you? Flippin' Nora. How do I? Hold on. Filters command. Oh my god. Okay, go. Commands. Command list. Oh god. Oh, you can type. Okay, thank God for that. I did change it to 60 seconds. Evidently, I got to leave it on there just to stop spamming of like links and stuff. Set my own links. I do apologise though. I didn't realise that the settings were quite so brutal. So now, okay, hold on. I have made you a. I've got it set. I've got it set to Ragnar. I've got it set to 60-second timeout length. Nightbot always issues a 5-second timeout for first offences, and repeat offences yield the length you select here. That's 60 seconds. Timeout limit is 8. Apparently, 8 is the amount before you go naughty, naughty. You're getting bonked on the head. I don't know what the regular. Who knows? I do what I must. Nightbot, you are very naughty. Let me. Why must you be like that, Nightbot? I've changed it to 10, Ragnar. All right. I've changed it to 10. Not that that's going to do anything. I will have a proper look at Nightbot when I remember, and you know when that will mean. Probably almost never. Let's get this up in here. I just need to get that to 10 just to make I just need to get to that 10 just to make Badger Fiction spot. Well, I mean, you know. Unfortunately, my Twitch bot, I can't use it on YouTube because whatever reason that they made up. Okay. So, we've got the bendy foot. A14, 15, 16, and 9. So there is number 9. I know how to put this together now, sort of. 9. 14, 15, 16. So, let's get this one off as well, because we're going to need that in a second as well. 14 and 15. This is 14. That is 14. That's the one all the stuff goes into. Dreadnought going on a bender. Aye. Something like that, yeah. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Absolutely horrific. Alright, 16. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is I don't think we're going to quite... I was hoping we could get this done in 2 hours. I don't really know how long I've been streaming for today. Apparently, an amount of time... Oh, it says in front of me. No, it doesn't. Anyway, whatever it says. I was hoping to get this done today. That's correct. Let's get this other bit off before I forget, because we need that. There. Alright, let's get these relatively cleaned up. And then we can get them glued together. I desperately need to reorder some glue this week. I don't know what's up for pre-order. I think I can have probably a look. Is it? I thought it was at 5 it appeared. Let's refresh the page. Let me go and double check and see what's if anything's appearing for sort of pre-orders, etc. It is the 31st. Is there an article? All news. Maybe I have to go to Twitter and get the link from the source if there is indeed any kind of thing about town. Continue as me, yes please. Oh god, you're not going to make me. Oh, you're going to make me do a login verification code. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? All right. Uh. Alright, okay. Now I can pin that as well. And let me is it Warcom team now? Warcom team 10. Okay, there's nothing. Are you saying we've got no pre-orders this week? How majestic. What a time to be alive. Huh. Alright. Oh, that's fine. I can cope with that. I can cope with that quite nicely. Let's get these things tidied up and then glued together. So yeah, if the obviously we're going to do a small building stream tomorrow where we either finish this or to get a bit more work done on the Kratos, and then we go over to Twitch to get back to working on our Rhino. Get rid of the same. Hold on, let me. Can I just have a? I'm very confused about the. Okay, let me go to the Warhammer community once for the last time. Pre-order. Today's the 31st. They've only got pre-orders for Warcry. By the looks of it. Evidently, I'm missing some. Ah! I found it. I found it. That's the weirdest hidden link ever. Okay, let's have a butcher's at this before I forget. Window capture. Alright, so this is the Sunday preview. Next week for pre-orders. Warcry. I don't know who plays Warcry, but I'm sure someone does. I think the only bit of scenery I really like is this skull thing, but it's not enough for my own personal tastes. I would have preferred lots of scenery rather than more miniatures, like more kind of these things. However, saying that, these are pretty cool. I do like aspects of them. Aspects of them, though. Very Seraphon. Lovely jubbly. We buy the Warcry bands for the pretty models. Yeah, exactly. That's about it. I still got to finish some Warcry for myself. There's a little froggy frog there. I do like this helmet, though. I mean, or hat, or whatever the hell it is. It's pretty neat. Limited edition combat gauge. Jesus. So these are on EPUBs. The Liber Astartes, the Liber Hereticus. From Forge World. What's this? What's this? Some Dark Angels heads and shoulder pads. Obviously, he's got his little iron circlet and the wings of doom on his bonts. Overpriced. Yeah, I know, Ragnar. I've got 2 packs of these. Well, not these ones, the Imperial Fists. You like the shoulder pads? Yeah. I mean, was it 14 quid? For 10? If you want to do a full company, that's just pricey. And the new box sets of Age of Darkness is, so you would need 4 of these packs, which would be £56 traditionally. Oh, hello. Marduk Sidras. Oh, hello. Look at that fancy bugger. Haven't we seen him before? We have. I've seen his silly sword before. I hate it. I really hate it. Like, I like the general idea of him, but dear God, do I hate this sword. It is ridiculous. Oh, wait. Ragnar, is this... Wait, this is Forge World, though. And you're still going to paint it? It's a really silly sword. Like, sorry, I know you're all about Dark Angels. But that's fine, obviously. But my God, this sword is just absolutely terrible. It's ribbed for the enemy's pleasure. Wait, what? So Emperor's Children, White Scars torsos, Emperor's Children torsos. Well, hello there. Well, that's always good. Add some flavour to your tactical squads and make Sergeant stand out with Mark II and Mark III shoulder pads and Mark IV torsos for the 3rd Legion. Or whatever Legion I said. Should have said. All 5 sets will be made available, made to order. From 6th of August. So, you've got like, what was that, 2 weeks? 11 days? 9? Hold on. 9 days to get that order in. Got to be on it. Got to be on it. I don't think I will have Emperor's Children or these. So I think I'm safe. But they are fancy. And we do like fancy things. You're going to have to get that model now. I don't know which one you mean, Ragnar. I don't know which one you mean. I'm going to feign ignorance. I'm going to feign ignorance. Well, it's lucky I'm getting practice in with this one, is all I can say, because, like, obviously I've painted a couple of 40k Dark Angels. I'm currently recording me painting a Dark Angel for 30k. However, so I'm recording that. Hopefully, I'm going to turn that into a video, and it will be vaguely majestic, or it'll just be a video, and that'll be that. Anyway, is that basically what you're suggesting, that I paint for your commission? I'll have to see the cost of it. See if it aligns. I think it probably is in fact going to align to, unfortunately, what my brain was saying. The Praetors, yeah. Actually, that's going to be a character, isn't it? Rather than that might be slightly out of range of the value that we were going for. So like this, hold on, where is he? Window capture. So this one here, he's £31. That is about the limits of what I was going to be doing. If the other one is like, if we go to the Horus Heresy, and if we go to, I'm just gonna, if they're like That price is fine, but if we get... As soon as we start getting up into, like, this price, then 51, that's like, more... Damn it, they're all out of stock as well. That's more than what I was thinking of. Anyway, we'll deal with that when we get to it. Let me continue doing this. I really want to drink some more tea, but I've got no tea in front of me. It's a sad situation. It's a sad, sad situation. I better not continue that song for the fear of the DMCA. The rival faction to the YMCA. I'm trying to remember, Ragnar. It's been so long now. Well, let's you know what, Ragnar, because it has been so long. We will, even if it is a bit too much, then I will say screw it, and I will make an exception this one time, this singular time. I mean, as long as it's not like hugely like hugely over what I was thinking. Oh, so you had the voucher fuel store from way back? Oh, Jesus. Never used it. Oh, okay. Sorry, my memory is really bad. What I really need to do is start writing these things down so that I can be like, yo, I know exactly what I said. You cheeky rascal. I do vaguely remember you having a store ticket though, so that is absolutely fine. We can do that. We can do that. No. No, I'm very happy to pay. I'm very happy to do that. I'm very happy to paint that up for you. Even if it does have that weird sword. That weird sword. I don't understand. I don't understand, like... I know they had, I know there are a variety of weird swords out there. Isn't there something called a sword breaker? But I don't think that's not it, is it? At all. Yeah, that whole story. What I am gonna, what I do plan on doing is getting that store up and running again. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to start selling miniatures that I've painted through that store. I will do commissions via my website though, but I will start listing some painted minis there. I got a ton of, well, I got some painted miniatures. I just running out of space for. There are so many miniatures that I want to paint, but I'm not like too keen on having an army of them. The story of that, please. There's a legitimate story. They thought if the rule is like the story is they thought it looked cool, so that's why they did it. That's pretty much the only story which I can let fly. If they're going to be like it kept breaking, so we started stapling on bits of other sword, that's not going to work for me because that's terrible. Every planet that the Dreadwing ended. Every planet that the Dreadwing ended has got a piece of that planet's metal added to it. Hold on. Are you saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? They've only taken out 6 planets. In how many years? That's a bit slack, isn't it? Surely that's a bit slack. They need to take out more planets. Okay, let's get this bit of leg together. We want this bit here. It's a hair. Oh, let's tidy this bit up. Since he is a Dreadwing Big Chief. Ah. Well, I suppose that makes sense then. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, for this guy? Okay, so 6 planet. He's taken out 6 planets, or like, since he's been in charge. That's why it looks funny. They had to stack the metal bits like 20 times. Yeah. That's... I don't know. Sometimes GW, they're like, don't know about that. Was that really what you were thinking? Hold on. I've gone and got a bit of leg bit. Back to front. Okay. Oof. Ugh. Okay. So the Dreadwing, they paint their armor black as well, right? I'm gonna have to figure out what fancy stuff they have going on. This bit goes in like so. And then you drop it. So it goes in. We'll glue that in. Just a little moment. Maximum amounts of glue we're going with, apparently. According to the glue depositor, they said all of the glue. So that's what we went with. Maximum glue. Where's the other little bit? Here it is. Okie dokie. So this little rascal, let's clean this up. What's happened there? Did you swear? You did swear. I think we're trying to make this stream... This, like, Twitch, we're allowed to be a bit fruity, but I think we're going to try and make this as PG as we can with... Just because I think they're a bit more, you know, the whole advertising stuff. I think I should have probably hidden that word instead of shown it. But I think we're going to try and keep this channel PG with no swearing. Not that it bothers me at all. However, they had to. The Dreadwing was only used when they just went bleep this planet. We don't want it anymore. End it. Oh, okay. When they're like, this planet has to go. But they got all those phosphex plasma burners. What's the difference between plasma burners and like a regular plasma? I know, Ragnar. I know it's very tedious. I know. I'm not going to delete the message, but in future. I may have to. Okay, what the? Oh, it's upside down. Okay. So I was looking at this going, I'm pretty sure this bit fits on the back, and I was smushing it together thinking, it's upside down. It goes in like this. Goes in like thus. There we go. Plasma burners are like flamers, except plasma, and they might just shorten the Marines' lifespans. Oh, is that why they don't like it? Ah, okay. Well, I guess that's a good enough reason. I guess that's a good enough reason. And make things super extra crispy. But I mean, surely... Evidently, this is why I don't get called up for like decision making when it comes to what weapons should and shouldn't be allowed, like in like Geneva Convention type stuff. Okay, well that makes sense, I guess. But you know, we like. I don't know. I do like crispy things. Like when I play in Team Fortress, I'm always play Pyro because it's the only decent. It's just the most enjoyable character to play as. Okay, we're going to get this little thing in here. We're going to risk it for the metaphorical biscuit while I desperately remember which way this goes in. Goes in like so. Like thus. And thus it is in situation. In situ. Well, it was until I moved. This type of flamer makes armor crispy too. Ew. No one likes that. No one... Yeah. I'd imagine that is, like, of all the ways to sort of end ones, that is not how I'd like to... Not a way I would like to go out. Not that I really want to get into a discussion on, like, optimum ways, but that is not a fun time. Okay. Right, ladies and jelly spoons, we're going to smack on this bad boy. It goes on thus. It is a very tight fit. These, I must say, from what I've... these new plastic kits, the fitting is very tight. So, like, the Rhino was absolutely... I'm going to have to order another one. Just for science and basically just so I know. But that Rhino was the work of the devil. My God. Jammy, hello, how's it going? It goes. I hope you're well. Happy, what day are we on? Happy Sunday to you. I know full well it's Sunday. I was just testing. I was testing everyone. Okay. And smush. We're building the Leviathan Dreadnought. I hope. I mean, we are definitely building it. There it is. There's the other... We got to put the other upper leg... We're just about to do the upper leg bit for this. This is the lower leg. This is the bit the Victorians would have an issue with seeing. Obviously, the dresses back in those days, they had to be... Your foot had to be here and the dress had to go all the way down here. Even a tiniest bit of ankle and you would have been in the bad books. Sunday... It's a struggle. It's a struggle. So I've said a couple of times on this stream today. I have decided. I think we're going to keep Friday streams over on Twitch in the evening. Monday and Tuesday streams are going to be in the afternoon. I've been looking at stuff and I was like, just. I'm gonna keep the afternoon streams. I'll just crank the air conditioning even if this room gets hot. But I do need one evening stream a week. Just to get the good word of Badger out there. To bless everyone with the intelligence, with the waffle. Can't wait for the ones with the guns. I just want many of your Iron Warriors. How many are we talking about? I did start to build my... In fact, I did start to paint my Leviathan. So this is the head for my my Forge World Leviathan. That's the head that I've got for him. We've got a little blue lens glow. I couldn't really make my mind up. I was umming and ahhing between red, green, blue. Come to think of it, I realised I'm building the Redemptor now. Sorry, Leviathan now. I've got one more. After this Leviathan, I've got one more Contemptor Dreadnought. I would like to do magenta glow for one of them. One of those helmets is going to be pure white rather than just a stripe, and the other one is going to be red with a white stripe. So I'm thinking magenta could go quite well on the white helmet, and then for the red and white helmet, I don't know, green. I can't remember what else I've done, really. Just get some 3D printed resin parts. I've got a couple of these bad boys already from Forge World. I don't know how much I'm going to bother to magnetize them. So I've got double storm cannon arrays. I think I've got a cyclonic melter debris firkin. Is that what it's called? Or the gravitonic? The gin and tonic. The gin and tonic weapon. To be honest, the stuff in this package only has inferior legions. I'm going to ignore that comment. Glad that you're doing afternoon streams. I haven't been able to make many of the... No, Jammy Dodge. Well, this is the thing. I mean... I only did it like a couple of evening streams. I sort of conflicted. I do want to grow the channel on Twitch. I do want to grow the YouTube channel here as well. If you are lurking, don't forget to subscribe. Do like the stream as well. I know it's a weird thing to do, but the more likes we get, the better. Fact of the matter is, we do need to grow the Twitch stream. It's... I don't know. I don't really talk about it too often. I don't quite know what I'm doing wrong at the moment, but there's something going not so well for the Twitch stream. So I just need to kind of try and get some growth again in that department. All right. I think I might want 3. Go 3. It's the best number. That is a fancy looking head. I really liked it. The gin and tonic launcher. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a gin and tonic. I don't really drink alcohol. I'm not against it at all by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't really drink too often. Like when I see my brothers, I will absolutely drink with them. I'll have some beers with them or whatever. I do like a gin and tonic, especially in the summer, so... Although Pimm's... Problem with Pimm's is, though, it's very drinkable. Really quite drinkable. And that is a major downfall, especially when it comes to, like, an alcoholic beverage. Okay, so... Right. Also, I do need to... Like, I know I've mentioned it before. I've got to try and look into... figuring out, like, background music for these live streams here on YouTube. I like my stuff being symmetrical. Can't have an odd number of things. It has to be even. Well, surely if you're looking at it, the one in the center is like the middle of it is the like the mirror image point. Then you get 1.5 dreadnoughts on each side. How about that, Jamie? Or are you basically just looking for an excuse to have full Leviathans? I'm absolutely on board for it. I will not. You will not hear a negative thing about it from me. You get those full Leviathans like the absolute legend that you are. I am going to need a couple of them for my Iron Warriors as well. But I've also got a bunch... Oh, crikey Moses. I've also got a bunch of... that needs to be fixed, cleaned up. I got a bunch of robots. So I've got some of the Cybernetica Dubri Firkins with the Dark Fire. I got 3 of those. And I've got 2. With a capital 2. I've got 2 Iron Circle Ferrum Domitar, you know, the ones with the hammer and the shield. I got 2 of those. I do need 2 more of them. It's the main reason I need 4 Iron Circle to accompany party. Yes. No, exactly, Jamie. I completely get that. I've got 2 at the moment, and thing is, I knew when I was ordering them that 2 wasn't enough. I knew that I would need 4. However, money is an issue. Money is an issue. Surprisingly enough. Which is why I want to grow the Twitch channel. I want to grow the YouTube channel. I'm going to do all of that social media stuff. It's just exhausting. Just one person. Okay. That's where the gap was. Cheeky rascal. At least I won't have to pay for Peter Turbo. You've already got him. I've got Peter Turbo, and I got 2 of the Iron Dubri Firkins as well. And I need to build him. I've also got Rogel Dawn as well, though. So, yeah. Looks like we will be building them at some point. Now, how does this leg go in? Wait, what? Oh, it goes in here. I've got 10 Terminators. I got 5 regular Terminators for my Iron Warriors, and 5 Iron Havocs. Iron Havocs? Tyrant Siege Terminators. That's what they're called. Excuse me. Went completely rogue on that one. All right. No, my friend has one and has just given it to me. That is incredibly generous of your friend. Incredibly generous. We tend to shove things we don't want anymore back and forth. Well, that is a cool thing. I do like that. Definitely. So we got to attach. Oh, hello. We got to attach the hip bit. We got the legs done today. We've got really far. It's got to do this, I guess. Still, I shouldn't sound surprised. I knew we were not going to be getting drastically far on this mini. Today. Wang that in there. So yeah. Oh, crikey, that was going to be too much glue. We will be preceding the Twitch streams with a short YouTube stream. We'll continue to do that, folks. That is going to continue. I like the idea of that, even if it's just for an hour. That's absolutely groovy with me. Here on YouTube, where we just try and build stuff that we've unboxed on the previous days. So I know he's got little knee pads, short and stout. Okay, I'm not gluing these in yet, but I'm just sort of placing them in there. That is it's a nice tight fit. Like a toiga. So we're going to have a little... before I put the knee plates on, we are going to have a little play around and see what we want base-wise. I don't even know what kind of base we're going to go with. Apart from a buttery biscuit base. So we've got both legs done. Let's get the crotch zone done. I think that's next. That's a bit of an assumption, but they know what they say about assumptions. A18 and 17. I've got 3 crotch bits of armor to choose from. We got a blank one, we got a Imperial Loyalist one, and we got like a Sons of Horus one. I mean, that one is potentially the one we're going to go for. Unless we just go here and we could just freehand some weird design on it, which would get very strange very quickly. So I think we're going to go with this one. Yeah, we're going to go with the ornate one. Because this one's going to be running into combat and be like, yo! He wants maximum distractions. So, whereas like freehand is... I don't know. I'm going to mull that one over for a tiny bit more. Before I commit to it. 18 and 17 and 20. Okay. So, that's basically... That's the blank one there. These 2 bits and the... I don't know what that bit is. Just the other random bit. Okay. Whoop. Right. Let's clean these up. It's got to pay... Yeah, no. Survey says no on that one. Sorry. Sorry, Ragnar. I know you're very keen on me to paint that. However, there are some things I will just not do. You could get some dodgy stripes at best. Dodgy stripes at best. I have been on bloody Call of Duty. I've been grinding for some gold guns. Finally, I thought, screw it, with the new game coming out in October. It's time to get on that grind and start grinding out some gold camo skins for the guns. I never really bothered with it before. I've never been really that into COD, but with the state of games currently, there's not many options, so I thought, screw it. COD it is. That's what I've been trying to get done. It's rather exhausting. Like, to get gold skins, there's like 10 different... you gotta unlock 100 skins before it. Once you've unlocked those 100 by doing various different goals or whatever you want to call it. Then you get the gold skin. Now, once you got gold skin, you look at the next one and go, I want the next fancy skin. The next one is it platinum? Well, whatever it is, it's quite a fancy skin, I guess. But it's yeah, you need to get gold in all of the other guns in this class. So if you want the submachine gun fancy skin, it's you got to unlock. I don't know how many there are. 15 other guns in gold. I've got 2. I've got 2. 2 gold guns in SMGs, and I think 2 in assault rifles. However, I've got till October. I reckon I can maybe just do it. In fact, I might even stream it. Just like leave it on the Attack Badger account and just stream some COD every night. Just with the basic, just with the very basic, like no face camera, no face camera at all. Just me grumbling into the microphone about how terrible everyone is, except me, obviously, because that's how COD works. Right. Okay, so the bit that the legs go into, the hip part, if you will. Okay. Glue these bad boys together. Bug it. We must finish Lamarties. Lamarties is just sitting on here, just judging me. Looking at me building everything else, and just a complete lack of... not approving. He's just not happy at all about this. However, Lamarties, what I say to you is tough. You must get good. So having a quick look at this. Got to figure out which way... Is this front and back both the same? No, it's not. I think this is the one we do. It's not quite so obvious looking on the instructions, but there doesn't seem to be an end. Like this one, it goes down to there. This one goes all the way around there. I think this goes on here. Let's see at the other side very quick. Aha. Okay, there's internal shape for it to sort of marry up against. I mean, that is flush there. I'm going to have to get a bit of... not a sentence I was thinking about I was going to have to say today, but I'm going to have to get a bit of crotch armor and see which one fits nicely. Let's get the blank bit just to begin with. We're not gonna commit to it, don't worry. I just need some crotch armor to see what happens. Yeah, this is best. Look at that. That is a... Okay, so I'd imagine this bit goes up against the longer bit. Like there. Like so. And then this bit... There we go. There we go. That is how we do it. So this engine bit, I don't know what the hell it is. Whatever, it's got like an exhaust port. That bit goes against the... I don't know. Whatever shape that is. Even if it looks wonky. Smush. Alright. That's on there. Far too much glue. However, it's not a disaster. We've got a few cleanups to do between now and the next time we stream this. Okay, so I think tomorrow, before the Twitch stream, we'll do the Kratos. And on Tuesday, we will get back to finishing this one. That is the rough plan for this one. Yeah, because I basically got some tiny bit of cleanup between now and then. So that's that bit. Front bit of armor I got to make my mind up on. I think I said we're going to go with the fancy bit. But that is basically that. Motorcyclist, lovely. So if we have the legs out like that, then we do have a bit of cleanup to do on this ball joint there. So, and I wonder if, conversely, yeah, so we do actually have to tidy up that ball joint a little bit. Because it will be on display. We don't want that. So we'll just pretend we've got the crotch armor organized mentally. And then we got to worry about this part right here. Let's see if we can do this now. B52. C53, C54. Okay. B? 52. 52, 50, 50, 52. Where? Got it. Alright. Clean this up. I've got to take a shower as well. That's going to be fun. I got to paint some Dark Angel bits. Tonight, I've also got to play some Call of Duty. That's definitely going to happen. And all of that sort of jazz. And generally prepare for the upcoming week. I did record painting that a Dreadnought helmet, so I'm going to probably turn that into a painting video for YouTube. I know obviously I've done a Contempt to Dreadnought as well recently, but I figured I've got the footage. I can probably make that into hopefully a relatively short video, and that will give me a tiny bit more time to get to grips with the Dark Angel painting. Also give me time to edit it into a viewable video of some sort. Or maybe tomorrow we'll continue to build this. And the Kratos on Tuesday. I don't know. Let's see. $54 or 53. So, where did you go? 54, 54. 53 is there. $53, both 54s. Then we need to get C57 as well. And we might at that point bonk it on the head. I need to get some food. I need to get some showering done. I've got basically plan out what we're doing this week. Obviously, we've got the rhino to do. That is... Oh, bugger. That's what I need to do today. I need to give it another coat of yellow. Between now and tomorrow, I need to give that rhino another coat of yellow. I've also got to get one of those mechanical turntables. Sorry, mechanical. Yeah, one of those automated turntables to get the sort of 360-degree view of a miniature, which I'm going to start doing and turning into YouTube Shorts, which is going to be it's like that, and where Instagram seems to be bloody Instagram wanting to do that. The worst. Absolutely the worst idea, but we're gonna have to suffer if we want to make any progress there. These bits aren't... I don't need to worry about... Yeah, screw it. I'll do it now because when I remember. Right. So these bits up top. We've got this large vent here, which goes that way. So there is a hole, hemispherical hole that side. This one is filled in up top, so it goes in like so. Which is what we're going to do right now. Just like that. Easy peasy. And we got two of these, whatever these parts are called. So the two bits with the circles like that and like the oval shape, they go on well, they both face to the left. So they both go in like that. Let's get that done. Like so. We'll probably add a smidgen more glue if we really need it. Just like so. Easy peasy. Alright, now what's the other part? C57. C57. That's a B. This is C. Okay. That's the part right here. The sort of hip bit. As sponsored by Shakira. Alright, let's get this done. And we can get it attached. think we have gone over the 2-hour mark as well, which is roundabout good enough. So, C57, it goes in with the sphere hemispherical parts. Hold on, let's get this pointing upwards and with like the hole in it at the back. So it goes. Is that right? Hold it correctly, shall we? Hold on. Hold it correctly. It goes in like that, apparently. Like so. There's no room for rotation or anything on it, so you just wang it in there. Just like so. Easy peasy. Alright. We're not going to build the back of the Leviathan like this part right here. We'll leave that for another stream. But we've got... Hold on. So that situates into there once we've got the... So that is that part, like the waist. So I'm going to worry about that later. I've got other things to be doing today. I've got like bathing. I've got some more painting to do. I've got some airbrushing to do. I've got a smidgen of gaming to do if I can fit the time in. That's for sure. However, I will be over on YouTube. I'll be streaming YouTube tomorrow at 1 o'clock? No, 1:30. 1:30, 1:15 on Monday, and that'll give us an hour or so here before taking a half-hour break and then going over to Twitch to continue painting the to continue to painting the Imperial Fist Rhino, and then obviously we'll be streaming again on Tuesday. Wednesday we don't stream. A painting video should be going up on Wednesday evening. A short of some variety hopefully will appear on Thursday. Friday we'll be doing a stream. Saturday we'll be doing an unboxing video, hopefully. And I've already done the unboxing video. And then Sunday is obviously... well, we're going to build something. I don't think we'll be building what I already unboxed. But that's because I've already started building it, in fact. We may just continue doing that. But that is a Leviathan Dreadnought, so we shall see. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick up the ending page, and I will see you later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.